Let me get some music, shall we? I want to show y'all what the face of terror looks like. Look at this face right here. This is the face of death and destruction for two little young Asian boys whose last face they saw was their mother's. Mm, mm, mm. It says, please call 911. My children are dead in their beds. Mom left a note and handwritten will after shooting two sleeping sons in the head. Ew.
Got you.
We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Savage Media.
Yo, fam, they just don't give us notifications no more, huh?
No, that's it. No. What?
Like, we just don't get those no more, huh? Like, we just don't go live or nothing like that, huh?
Nope.
I noticed that. Like, notifications, please? All right, man. For all the viewers that's coming back to watch this, it ain't y'all fault. We ain't get no notifications. This is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I am not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. So we're talking about the real face of terror. At least when it comes to two young Asian boys who succumbed to their death and their fate by the woman that they trusted the most. Mama. But it goes on. It says 38-year-old Pennsylvania woman now faces 2 charges of the following deaths of her son, who she allegedly shot in the head last week as they slept in her Upper Makefield Township home. It says Trin T. Wynn was initially charged with attempted murder in connection with the early Monday morning shooting of her sons and alleged attempting to shoot the neighbors, her ex-husband, 22-year-old, and her 22-year-old nephew. The child victims.
Hold on, the husband's 22 and the nephew's 22?
No, her ex-husband and her 22-year-old nephew.
Oh, okay.
So she tried to shoot them too.
Dang! After already she killed the kids.
Well, I would even be venture to say that she took the coward role and couldn't get at the adults and took it out on the kids. That's what I'm gonna say happens. Yeah, she couldn't get at the adults, so she went ahead and took that out on the kids. But anyway, it goes on to say, it says the victim since identified 9-year-old Nelson Tenney and 13-year-old Jeffrey Tenney. Tenney? I don't know. Hey, I'm trying to figure. Yeah, hold on now, because you know when the mix be in there, that's when kids get killed the most. Anyway, they were placed on life support and donated their organs before they were pronounced dead at the Children's Hospital on Friday. Who authorized that? Y'all just gonna skip over that, huh?
Hold on, man. Is there some organ selling going on?
In addition to the murder charges, Wynn faces charges for allegedly attempted homicide on her husband's nephew, Gianni Miato. Hold on, Gianni Miato. So she was married into a PC family. It says authorities said that they responded to the scene on Timber Ridge Road, Newtown, Pennsylvania. At Newtown, Pennsylvania? What you doing all the way out there, Asian lady with white zaddy? May 2, Macchiato reported that Wynn had tried to kill him. The initial complaint describes Macchiato as wrapping Wynn in a bear hug and grabbing a black revolver she had pointed at his face. Wynn allegedly pulled the trigger 2 times, but the gun did not fire. The neighbor said that Wynn also asked him to give her the ex-husband's box of photos.
You pulled a revolver trigger 2 times and it didn't fire.
That don't even make sense. I thought that was impossible. I thought that was impossible. Or what? No bullets in those 2 chambers? Or like, what are you talking?
Man? That's the only. Don't say it didn't fire, P.
Right. The initial complaint describes blah 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 blah. Macchiato realized that the suspect was pointing a gun at his head when he turned around. The complaint said. Wynn also faces charges of possession of an instrument of a crime and possession of a controlled substance. Over there on that meth too, huh, mama?
On that methody meth. Don't forget, they mess with that opium too, P.
Prosecutors say that the minivan Wynn was found in had a 38 caliber ammunition, several empty suspended heroin packages.
Chasing the dragon.
Several full suspected heroin packages and swabs suspected of blood, among other evidence. So she was tying off. She was arming it out, arm and hammer. Says the suspect allegedly left a note located in the passenger side door saying, "Please call 911. My children are dead in their bed." After she killed her, she must have got high off the heroin and killed herself. As far as the evidence found at the address reveals why the investigators believe that from the start, Wynn planned the killings and intended to kill herself. Wynn left a handwritten note dated April 25th, 2022, 1 week before the murders. It was signed Trini Wynn, specifically including instructions on handling of her ashes and the ashes of her children. She now accused of murder, and the complaint said. When Wynn was taken into custody, hold up, what? She ain't dead.
Right.
Wynn was taken into custody and she appeared to be dazed and spitting up. So now y'all gonna demonize her and explain for her? How does that work? White supremacy taking both sides.
Of course.
Bucks County District Attorney Matt said that she was under the influence of drugs, and she was also described in the complaint as being in a decreased state of consciousness. I guess that crime bill allow Asians to be mentally unstable too.
Boom, boom. There you go.
Is that what it is?
Pay for.
Right. The crime bill let them come on in on that. I have been praying for these boys and their and the surviving family for days. Wap Hop said, "I am so sad to hear that they're passing. The defendant's murder of the 2 sons is unconscionable and horrific, and we will do what needs to be done to seek justice for all of them." Hold on. You just included her with the victim. You just included her with the victims because you said justice for all of them. And from the looks and the way y'all explaining it, y'all about to see if y'all can get Shorty off. Is what you about to do. Is that what y'all about to do?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, it sounds like they about to get Shorty off. It said investigators confirmed that Wynn's eviction was set to it said eviction. Yeah. It should be conviction. Wynn's eviction was set on Commerce May 3rd, day after the shooting. Wynn remains held without bail at the Bucks County Correctional Facility. That's wow. That's shocking.
Shocking, actually.
Yeah, Asia be having that bread. She drive a 2018 Toyota Sienna. She got chips. They got chips.
Oh yeah, that minivan. Oh yeah, that cost some chippity chips. That's
2018
minivans.
Oh, Toyota Sienna. Hell yeah, it's decked. Them leathered out and all that. Them joints is dope.
With the captain's seats, with all the TVs in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. Is this what Asian? This ain't the only story like that though. That's what I'm saying. Like you just sent me this, and I've literally seen like 4 other stories today Asians killing their kids. What's going on, Asian people? Y'all following the footsteps of white mommy and daddy. That's wrong. See, y'all need to take y'all culture back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do everything that white mommy and daddy do. Asian?
Come on back over to the Asiatic black man side of the game.
Nah, they too far gone. Nah, they too far gone for that.
Some of them is right. She ain't one of them. You can look at the nose. The nose tell you which one of them is right still.
Who said that? Don P?
I'm saying that.
Oh, she looked like she got some lips. She looked like she might be Cambodian.
But she ain't got no nose though, and she's super light. Cambodians be dark, P.
They do. You're right. You're right about that. All right. This is I got something for y'all real quick, man. I got something for y'all. You know what I got?
Distraction.
Warning. You're about to be distracted. Distractions. Distractories. Distractolozo. Dis on the started side of the game. Distract upon. Super distraction. Grand distraction. The ultimate distraction.
Alrighty, y'all. This is kind of like a good distraction, right? Not all distractions gotta be super distracting distractions, but hold on here. I got something for y'all. This is more like an uplifting distraction, maybe. See if you can rock with this. I'll let them set it up for you. Here we go.
Another one. Jimmy Brown's car.
Would-be car thief caught in the act of stealing a man's car.
Along North Broadway today when he saw
the man comes out, catches cuz in the car.
KPD tells us he then ran
Dude
out,
pulls off,
the suspect, who has been identified
hits a car. Oh, Willie got out and put the beeswax on cuz. Gave him the wax of. Look at all of them drills he giving him. Giving him
all the.
I mean,
hey, he getting the full black man rage, P.
Man, he got everything that he had coming.
Them is for the ancestors, P.
I just wanted to see, now y'all see your boy. I'm white. I can do anything. I can just, take somebody's car, jump in it, and ride off. No, you can't. Oh, he look like you done fucked up, don't you? Let me put my hold up. He like, let me put my squares in my shirt pocket.
Did you see him?
Yeah. He was like, oh, wait.
Tells us he then ran
and he like, you stupid. All right, I got you, nigga. Let me handle this like work. Oh, he didn't even open the door first. He stole cuz in the mouth a couple times, then opened the door.
Well, this happened.
And then, let me get down on it.
What he had coming to him,
and that's
and hopefully
6, 7, 8. That was like 8 of them right there. He gave. Hold on, let me see.
That looked like 10, P.
Let me see what kind of biscuit sandwich you gave this dude.
Man, that was like a 10-piece.
All right, he come out.
26-year-old Sam
One.
Drove over the curb and hit a parked
2, 3,
That's when
4.
No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Boy, he was finna count to 20 on
Hey, that was you gotta count that last one because the arms up. He wasn't about to stop it.
No, that was going right to the dome, and he probably gave him a couple more because he wasn't tired yet.
He didn't stop at least until them people came over to him, P.
Of course they stopped him. You're doing too much, even though they tried to look. Oh, she's Vietnamese. Oh, okay. Don P say, "Oh, girls, Vietnamese." Win is a Vietnamese last name. Win. Some people call that Nigerian. I used to talk on the phone all the time, so I know that means says win. I don't know how. I don't know how.
Win, that's what I did.
Yeah, I don't know how in guy somehow says win, but whatever. They said it.
A couple busters.
Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'ma mold you, fold you, scold you about being on code. Couple things. You can now go to zeroantiblackracism.com and let your voice be heard. You may ask, what I'm going to do.com for? For this, dummy, pay attention.
Be one to the family. This is Kendra Blackwood of Hot Lava Music TV and the Hot Lava Media Group. And I come to you today with an urgent call to action. And with that being said, this petition is to demand the US government immediately make anti-black racism a public health crisis is now an active campaign at change.org. And after this message I'm going to need you to go over there and show your support. Right after you smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. It doesn't cost you a thing. Now, this is a petition to demand cash reparations for foundational Black Americans addressing two critical components. So what is anti-Black racism? Anti-Black racism is defined here as policies and practices rooted in American institutions such as government, finance, education, healthcare, and justice that mirror and reinforce economic deprivation, racially targeted laws, beliefs, attitudes, prejudice, stereotyping and/or discrimination toward foundational Black Americans. What is a public health crisis, you asked? Well, a health crisis or public health crisis is a difficult situation or complex health system that affects humans in one or more geographic areas, from a particular locality to encompass the entire planet. Health crises generally have significant impacts on community health, loss of life, and on the economy. And ultimately the solution to the problem, it is imperative that the United States government declare anti-Black racism a public health crisis for foundational Black Americans. In 2020, as a community, Asian Americans experienced only 287 hate crimes nationwide. However, FBA in the same year suffered 2,871 reported hate crimes. As we know, those are just the reported accounts according to the F.B.I. As foundational Black Americans, we know that the number should reach in the billions daily. This resulted in a 94-1 unanimous decision to pass into law an anti-Asian hate crime provision to make Asian a protected class. With anti-Black racism being thousands of times more prevalent and permeating within the fabric of America, we ask that you sign this petition to say, we are sick of studies and commissions to study forums and meaningless holidays and nothing burger symbolic gestures. We demand the U.S. government to urgently disperse the first initial reparations cash payment of $20 trillion to the surviving descendants of American chattel slavery. AKA, cut the damn check. And I mean that. Jack. On my ancestors for real for real. I proudly digress. Anyway. Check out the new Slave Patrol documentary. Pull up season on, you sucker MCs. Don't forget to join us on Patreon. I got 4 words for you. Go grab a shirt. And love, peace, blessings and Meloa. Be
Music TV.
Yeah, y'all heard that. Do what the petition say. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Take these commercials, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Or maybe we won't see y'all tomorrow if you ain't raw. If you ain't raw, we probably won't see you tomorrow. You gotta go to keepitpraw.com and get on up in there, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. On that note, dog, you feel?
Peace, blessings.
We said that 5 times already. And aloha. Peace.
Hey, Riri. Hey, Rihanna. designer. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the pudding. I know that might sound a little confused.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come